So it went back.
Hello.
Are we here now? The internet was pretty fine until
we went live.
We went live, and then everything went crazy. So
yeah.
Let us know if you can see us, if you can hear us, if our sound is good. We think we fixed the echoing problem. Okay, I see a hi there, a yay, a what's up, y'all.
Here, the mouse is yours. I tend to break things.
Yay, we can be seen. Thank you.
Sorry.
How is everybody doing today? I will be honest with you, it's been a very long Thursday. Kind of a long week, really. So I'm like, whew.
I was like, it's Thursday already?
Oh no, for me, I was like waiting. I'm like, it was a long week for me. Hello, Vince. Hello, Vicky. Hello, everyone. Frost Libra, you told me your name. I remember it in a second. I'll remember it in a second. Auto Buff. Hello. Hello, Luis. Hello, Richard. Harold. Kim D. Hello, everybody. Sunshine's badges.
No mason jar tonight.
How's school going? Hello, Jessica. Good to see you. Let's see who else we got. Good evening, Trey and Steven. So good to see you guys. I'm so sorry about the internet. A&D resellers, good to see you. T-E-R-E, Tear. Good to see you. TJ, hello. Aw, all of our friends.
They're all here.
Jessica says, quit moving, Joe. George, hello. We're doing well. It's just been a long week with a lot of stuff. It seems, I don't know, this week for me, it seems like a lot of obstacles, just random. Oh yeah, that's so true. Your shirt is like,
should I change real quick?
Yeah, your shirt's probably going crazy. Your shirt is looking retro like the video. Groove is in the heart. That's funny. Steven says, I think that shirt is what's happening to the zebras in Africa. Kimmy, good to see you. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. I do see some new faces. Little Miss Brainstorm, hello from Oregon. Very cool. And then Tara, I didn't recognize your screen name either, so I knew that you were new. Is that better now that he's moved his shirt?
We still look orange or something. See?
Yeah, we look kind of orange. Oh, that's even better.
I like it.
I like that better.
I like it. You can see my gray.
Yep. Yeah. All right. I bet that's better. Like the Flash. Like the
Flash. Sweet.
Oh, yes. I don't know. I already said how is everyone, but
you did.
Not everybody had a chance to respond.
Yeah.
Eyebrows are still on fleek. Still got that palette 888 lots eyebrow stuff going on.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
We talked about that the other day.
Yeah. The eyebrow stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I have thick eyebrows anyway, but these are like makes them way more defined.
Yes.
So don't mess with anything, Richard says, because we have you live.
I'll try not to mess with anything. I'm a tinkerer though. I like to mess with stuff, so chances are I will probably mess with something. So it is what it is.
Well, I bought you this for that reason. It's
I
one
did.
of those little.
Then you stole it from me.
Sorry. Hey Beth, good to see you. Hey Mary Henson, good to see you. Shalene, welcome back. Toy Niece, good to see you. So there's some new people here. So, this is we do this every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. We talk about reselling. We talk about the climate. Sometimes we just talk about.
How did you say nice?
How did we say nice?
You just said nice.
It must be one of the kids.
Okay.
One of the kids is probably watching it. Probably Jolynn. Yeah, that's not even that's just my one that I use for. There's nothing on that channel, guys. Don't worry about it.
Don't subscribe.
Don't subscribe because you'll be sorely disappointed. All I do is listen to music on it. Yeah. So that being said, we answer questions. We talk about life. We talk about reselling. We talk about a lot of stuff. We just have a good time. Connect with everyone. If you are on Facebook, you won't see this, but if you are on YouTube, you will find that there are some people with little wrenches beside them. Those are our moderators. They are the people that they know a lot about the reselling. We vetted them. They help us answer questions. They help us keep the chat going, and they help keep it family friendly because we are a family friendly channel. So if you do have questions, it helps to put them in all caps so that we don't miss them because the chat kind of goes really, really fast. And if we do have to scroll down and try to get it, we try to hit all those, or you can send it in a super chat to make sure that we see it as well. So Brandon Peoples actually is our first question here. So,
and in the all capitals, you followed the directions
before I even said it.
Before you even said it.
So Brandon says, how long does it usually take to get a box from Everything Liquidation? I ordered January 13th and is still in transit, and Everything Liquidation said it was out of their hands. That's just been the case for a lot of things in the postal service right now. Things are just really behind.
I think they ship UPS or FedEx, so I don't know when. If it was you ordered it January 13th, I don't know when they shipped it. They usually take, I don't know, 3 business days to ship. And depending on where you live, I think when they deliver here to Arkansas, it's UPS. But I'm not sure exactly where you live. If it's in transit, it literally is out of their hands. And at this point, it really doesn't have anything to do with them. Unfortunately, it's the UPS or FedEx. So I can't tell you. Usually 5 to 7 days after we order it, we get it in. But we're also 3 hours from them. It's not very many terminals to go. So unfortunately, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just know that there's been a lot of issues with the Postal Service right now. Just having a hard time. I would assume recovering from the holidays because the holidays were a little crazy.
Yeah, I know our FedEx crew, they're still delivering 6 days a week, actually 7 days a week. We got some packages on Sunday. I'm like, we are delivering on Sunday. And he's like, yeah, we've been delivering on 7 days a week for like 3 or 4 months, and it's not ending anytime soon. So, George, I will say that a lot of people come to this channel to watch for entertainment, to escape politics. So we try not to talk about politics here. If you're wanting to send me an email asking about my thoughts about the first 10 days, I could probably give you a synopsis of it. But here isn't the place for that. I'm sure you can understand. Yep.
And I will say that whoever is in office, we pray for them because it is a difficult job no matter who you are. So that is our end all response on that. We're not afraid to talk about it, but this is the place that we go to just be family and be together and not be divisive or anything like that. So
we did, Luis. We left it out. Yeah, we got you covered.
But we also didn't want to. Joe and I've had a lot of conversations like, what if these kinds of things come up? And it's like, as much as we have our opinions, everybody else also does. And we're not interested in dividing people between one and the other. We're all humanity. We're all people, and we want to be. That's what we want to be. So, but we do want to respond so that we are not shoving it under the rug, or we're not afraid to talk about it, but we are We are here. No need to apologize,
No.
George. That was a question that has never come up before. So we wanted to be able, we knew it was coming regardless. If it wasn't you, it would have been someone else. So somebody else said something. Richard, I think was, can you scroll up a little bit? Somebody else said something here. Have you tried selling on MeWe? No, we have not. I literally just started a MeWe account.
MeWe.
It is like a Facebook alternative.
Okay.
Well, I didn't just start. When I started one a long time ago, and I'm just kind of exploring it and stuff. But we're not. I don't know. With what we already have, that's kind of where we're at. There's just the platform there is still relatively small compared to Facebook and eBay. And if we did want to move to another selling platform, it probably would be something a little more well known for now, just for us. So, yeah.
And Brandon, that's pretty awesome. You only live 60 miles from Nixa, so you live pretty close to Market Street. You could probably have drove over to Market Street and got it, and probably even, I think Mike sells the boxes cheaper out of the warehouse than he does online. So that may be something that you want to do in the future and save you like $30 a box. So that's awesome. Plus the bins there. If you're only 60 miles from Nixa, you can't be too much further from Springfield. You may even be closer to Springfield. So you may just have to go to the bins and pick out the stuff that you want from the stuff instead of getting the mystery boxes.
Sylvia says, where does one start? Can this be a weekend job? It can. There are some things you may have to do during the week, such as shipping, because you do need to ship at in a reasonable time to be able to get the responses to be able to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say that, yes, you can do like listing. You can do this part-time. It may be hard to do it just on the weekend, though. Just be aware that some of this will bleed into the week, but you can choose exactly how much, you want to do. But if you go to my blog at www.thefamilyflips.com and go to blogs, I have a blog there called the Daily Grind. And I have a lot of information on there on how to get started and how to get started without an investment. I'm actually almost done with an email freebie on how to get started with little to no investment. I am very, very close to being done with that. And so I'll probably send that out. It's going to go to our liquidation group first. They'll have first dibs on that, and then I'll probably send it out via email, maybe even post it in the Family Flips community group. So,
yeah.
All right, let me scroll down while you're doing what you're doing. What are you doing? Oh, okay, I see. He's posting that's the Daily Grind website right there. Did it work? I don't know.
I don't think it's going to send.
Nope. There it goes.
Okay.
That was weird. It might have sent more than once. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Let's see. Let's see where we at. Da 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 da.
Jeremy's daughter's birthday's today. 18. That's awesome.
Ooh, I remember my 18th birthday.
Having a kid 18. Oh, but I could clearly have a kid 18. It's funny. We work out with some kids. I say kids, kids 18, 19 years old at CrossFit. And one guy, he said something. I'm like, I am old enough to be your dad. You know that, right? He's like, oh, yeah. I think he made like a smart comment or something.
What is happening? Let's see. Trying to scroll down. Let's see.
I bet MeWe hasn't got as much attention as GameStop has.
Let's see.
TJ and I were talking drones.
Ooh, 888 lots, huh?
Before the live stream today. And because our drone, I got a new battery for the drone.
Oh, you did?
That we got.
Cool.
But it still only flies for like 5 to 10 minutes. So just enough time to start flying it, and then it has to come home. So I was asking him about his drone. But his drone is a little bit out of our budget.
Well, I missed it. What's happening?
I don't know.
Help me. I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it did post. Okay, just posted once to Facebook and YouTube. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Beth still hasn't been to the bin store that's a half a mile from her and opened around this October. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Her scheduling conflicts.
Yep.
Yep.
Not that one. This one. I don't know. It's like, He's Luis. I know TJ would totally let me play with his drone, but he's like 10 hours from me. 9 hours. Is it 9 hours? 8 or 7 hours from us. But I know that he would totally let us do it.
Let's see. I feel like we should be trying food again. That was so much fun. Hey, were you guys on the Tuesday afternoon live stream? That was so much fun. I'm like super excited that we actually have some people who are going to be trying the next box with us.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked about that. I doubt like next Tuesday we'll be opening an older box. So don't think that you'll have to do it for next Tuesday. It might be maybe the Tuesday after, possibly.
I think what they do when you first sign up, the first box you get is an Italy box. But then the next month you start getting the country, whatever the country of the month is, you'll be getting that box. So I think somebody said we're starting with Italy. I did a little bit more research, and you start with Italy, and then once the next normal month rolls around, you start getting that box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica Shield says, "Don't let Joe play with the drone; he will lose it." And he's got a track record for it. It's happened.
But those drones are totally different. These drones pretty much fly themselves. Like they will stay in the same position if you don't touch the controls. So, like the other ones that I've flown, that you had to pretty much make it stay where it was. Like wherever you went, that's where it was going. But the nicer drones, you can even program to where you can hit a button and they'll follow you. Some of them you can even push like a GPS map on your phone, and it will go to the location that you tell it to. It's crazy. So I want one of those. What?
Oh, TJ just mentioned that. TJ, if you don't know TJ, he's part of Pallet Jackin'. He and his sister, they have an unboxing channel, and he just mentioned that people always think that they're married.
I made somewhat the assumption, early on, but I'm like, they can't be married. Like that's not like there's something more is going on, because that just the interaction. I'm like, that's not husband and wife type.
But it is very brother and sister.
Yep, very brother and sister. So I'm like, so that's why I asked you the question that day, because I'm like, this. I'm like, they're not husband and wife. Like this can't be.
It's a good dynamic though. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching them. Sylvia, good question. What's the most expensive item we found in a bin? And I think there's another addition to that question, but I didn't find it. The most expensive item that I found in a bin, I would say,
like going to the bins.
I would assume so. I would say probably those laptop batteries. Those can go pretty high.
The one time we found 2 items over $100. We found like some water sprinkler control device. That was like $150.
Yeah.
We found like one of these little crutches that you use with just one leg. It was like $100.
It's like that one where you it starts at your knee and it goes down, and you can have your leg kind of sitting at an L.
Is that a vomit sign, or what is that? I don't know what that is. No, dollars. Money sign. I thought he was like throwing up from like the idea that. That's why it looked like that.
Yeah, that was yes. There was. I feel like there was something else to that question because it says and.
But we find out. I mean, we don't go to the bins very often. I think we used to have bins when we used to buy we used to have a warehouse. We're not when we used to buy warehouses. But we buy the pallets that a lot of the stuff that the bins go in, and we're constantly finding like $200, $300, $400 items in the bins. So you can find lots of money in those. You just got sometimes it could be the most inconspicuous box, a box that you wouldn't think is worth money, is worth a lot of money.
Okay, so Melanie, the ketchup chips are gone.
Yeah, Lucas liked those.
Lucas liked those, and Vicky, the lemon snacks from Tuesday. Are still there.
They're still there. Lucy actually liked the truffle chips. she loved them. Like she ate the whole bag.
She asked me for more, and I'm like, you couldn't find a cheaper chip to like?
Because if you didn't watch, Jessica did a video with them and put it on our Facebook page.
I didn't want to put it on YouTube because I didn't want to be demonetized.
Yeah.
So
but Lucy, you could tell she always looked to Jolynn to see what Jolynn's face was to know how she should respond, even though they have totally different taste buds. But later on, after that, Lucy was totally eating the truffle chips. She even asked for more. She wants us to go buy some.
Yeah, she really liked those.
I'm like, the truffle chips, like they're expensive.
Like, why did you pick those? Laura wants to know if we find embossed or carving rolling pins or cookie molds. At some point, we did have cookie molds in like Amazon small box. Mm-hmm. There were few and far in between. We did have some. I specifically remember seeing one rolling pin, maybe. Like, I remember that. But we don't really get them a lot. I don't really see them a lot, for sure.
Yep.
And if I do, they're not the super expensive ones either. They're like the cheaper ones.
Yep. So Garrett says next Saturday, not this Saturday, but the following, he's got a warehouse in Virginia. They've got the coffin boxes for $250. I assume that they're probably the general merchandise coffin boxes, which that's probably a good price. We actually have 2 pallets of those coming in tomorrow. We got them from, I forget the place. They're in North Carolina. And there's normally a place in Texas that has them, but they were out. So I had to order from North Carolina. So it costs a little bit more shipping, but we're excited. We're getting those in tomorrow.
Ooh, y'all, speaking of things we got in the mail, guess what? We got a couple of boxes of undeliverable mail to unbox, and I'm super excited about it. We were supposed to do it today, but we just couldn't get to it today. But we still have, I think, 2 videos ahead of that one. So, you'll see 2 more unboxings, and then you'll see the undeliverable mail.
Yeah, we won't put them out back to back. We'll probably space them out by like a month.
Yeah.
But I think it should be fun. Now that we have realistic expectations, like we're doing it for fun, just to see what's in the package. Because I don't even know if we sold some of the stuff from last one, but I think it's still in a box somewhere.
Yep. We're doing really good at keeping up. But that also means that we might miss a question. Yep. So you may have to ask it again or look for the mods. The mods might be helping you get it. Oh, hello, Uncle Bo. You didn't miss much. We've only been live. Oh, we've been live 20 minutes already.
Yeah. So Tony, you should unsubscribe and then resubscribe. So if any of y'all are subscribed and you do have notifications turned on and you didn't get notified, then unsubscribe and resubscribe and return the bell on so that you can get notified.
That's impressive.
Yes.
You win, TJ. You win. We have not
tell him what he's won.
Bragging rights.
TJ, call me tomorrow though, for real.
For realsies.
Just not before 11. But call me. I know you're off tomorrow.
Let's see. Hello, Louie on Facebook. Good to see you. We're doing great. How are you?
Sylvia said, and did we keep it?
Did we keep it? No, we didn't keep it.
But we keep lots of stuff.
We do keep things, but those 2 things we didn't really need. Yep. So we didn't keep it. What's up, Sleepless Hustler? Good to see you. Time. Good to see you. This is the original Lamo.
I still laugh at that video you did where you were in the Batman mask.
Oh, yeah.
Calling people out. I thought it was funny. It was so true.
Trey wants to know, what is a coffin box?
It's a box. It's an Amazon product. The box itself is 4 feet long or wide. Is it wide? I don't know. 4 feet at the longest point by like 20 inches by like 24 inches. So usually you'll get 6 of those on a pallet. It's a type of program that some Amazon return centers use. Why? I have no idea, because it would be cheaper just to put it all in like a 6-foot Gaylord pallet. But for some reason, they put it in coffin boxes. There's general merchandise ones, and there's also electronics ones. The electronics ones we have got, and we have liked those. We've bought 3 pallets of those so far. But we wanted to try some general merchandise out because I just don't want to have all electronic stuff.
Yeah. people are suggesting that we get truffle oil and then make our own chips.
I guess we can do that.
I mean, I'd be willing to try it.
I'm gonna need a video of that, Harold.
Yeah, Harold, you're gonna have to show me how.
Yeah. Can somebody post me the video? I guess I could go to Google myself and look for video, but
why not? When I could give y'all a view,
yeah.
If somebody else has it. Linda says, if you remember where in North Carolina, please let me know. I am in Georgia, so it might be close enough for me to pick up.
Yes. Because in the video, I won't say it came from this place because they asked me not to, just because they can get in trouble. But I'll think of the name. Uplifting Wholesale?
That sounds about right.
Uplifting Wholesale, I believe it is, in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yep.
Which I don't know where that is. Somewhere in North Carolina.
Let's see. Allison says, how does a person...
No, TJ, after 11. I think you're being sarcastic.
Allison wants to know how does a person find local liquidators? Tried to Google but struck out, and she's in Minnesota.
We have a blog for that. A blog.
We do.
The best way is probably on Facebook. Start searching for liquidators on Facebook. And not Google, because Google, you have to pay to play. So a lot of these liquidators, a lot of businesses, period, they don't want to pay Google to get put on their map. So they're not even going to be on there. But on Facebook, you will find liquidators. Where you at in Minnesota? There's a few in Minnesota. There's not very many, but there are a few in Minnesota. You can even try, there's a couple of Facebook groups that you can get in, like Product Sourcing 101 and also the Liquidation group. Those are two places that you can ask for liquidators in specific states. Although Product Sourcing 101, they will only tell you liquidators that pay to be in the group. They won't give you any
Would you hand me that Sharpie?
Suggestions on liquidators that don't pay to be in the group. But the liquidation group, people will be able to comment and tell you liquidators in there. So that's two ways. And then the searching on Facebook is the other way. But if you start searching for liquidators a lot on Facebook, Facebook will start showing you liquidators that are paying for advertising. So it's a great benefit to do of Facebook spying on you and keeping dibs on everything that you search.
Who wants to know, why are we not selling pallets? There we go. I'm getting there. Pallets to other people. It's a good question. We actually did consider it for a little while. And we thought even about buying like truckloads of them, keeping some for ourselves and then selling the rest to other people. But one way or another, I mean, there's been various reasons why we didn't. One of them, no, I'm sorry, I was going to take your little thingy.
Take it. I think the biggest thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to do it because of people's unrealistic expectations. That for us, as we are a social media presence, we're on a TV show, we have a growing YouTube channel, growing Facebook page, and people know that we sell stuff. So I think with people having unrealistic expectations, that if people get a bad pallet, that they're automatically going to assume that we went through the pallet and sold them junk. And I want to protect our business, our social media business, from even the opportunity of that. If we were to ever do that, it would be under a random company name that nobody would even know would be us. Because we have to protect our brand, our image. And plus just people, there's so many resellers that are new resellers that have unrealistic expectations that there's no way to make them happy. So
yeah, that's the big one. And then another one is just our time, about our time, like the time that we would spend making a smaller margin selling a pallet. We could just list that pallet ourselves because we have the means to be able to do that. So it's one of those like efficient wise and all of that. But we're glad to support other pallet liquidators in the area. We try them out. We find great ones. We make partnerships with them. And so we just, businesses supporting businesses. So let's see. Hey, look at that. Really good bin find there. TJ, you're going to have to do better. That one sold for 306. What's a Geiger counter?
No, small brown box. So I say in every video, look for the small brown boxes because you would be surprised.
Because they don't look very interesting at all because they have nothing on them. But then it's usually like some kind of part or some kind of like, thing that you wouldn't know right off the bat. It's not super like attractive looking. And those usually sell for so much. So
they do.
I guess Ben Flipping Goods is the winner so far.
TJ just sold some Empow headphones.
Woo!
If you ever go to the bins and you see Empow headphones, and as long as you can get them for $5, $6 tops, you're going to make some money because, I mean, you'll make a decent amount of profit, but they sell. I don't know why, but Empow sells. So, yes.
Let's see. I guess Jolene's on here, and she said the TV turned on by itself playing the live stream from the beginning. You probably streamed it from your tablet. It's probably what happened. Yeah. Lewis wants to know, what is a Gaylord pallet? Seen that term mentioned on Facebook. Good question. You can answer it.
So what a Gaylord pallet is, if you just imagine a box,
a big 4 foot.
Like,
is it 4 feet?
This box right here. But imagine that it's the size of a pallet, that it's 48 inches long, 40 inches wide, and 48 inches tall. So it's just pretty much like a 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot
open box
that you can just dump all kinds of stuff in.
A lot of like smaller items will be sold in Gaylord pallets. They just kind of put it all in that box.
Yep.
So,
but that's a Gaylord.
Cindy wants to know, well, welcome to the channel.
Welcome.
Thanks for watching our videos and supporting us. We have been Joe's been flipping longer than me. I was a preschool teacher when I met him, and when we got married, I quit my teaching job and started flipping cell phones with Joe. But Joe had been doing it. How long? You've been doing it?
It's probably been close to 10 years now.
Yeah.
I started flipping though when I was a young lad.
A young lad. When he was a young warthog.
Airheads and baseball cards. I was a kid gambling on the playground at school, playing Tonk. It's a card game, in case you didn't know it. Getting money so I can go to the gas station and buy Airheads for a dime, and then take them to school and sell them for a quarter. I had like an enterprise at a very young age. But 7 years full time now, I've been doing it. And I guess we've been doing liquidation now for probably 2.5 years. But we were in it very heavily, and then we kind of got out of it for a little while. I wouldn't say out of it, but we weren't doing it full time. We were other stuff full time. And then because of COVID, we got into liquidation full time again. And there are other ways that we could source. But we don't like to shop. We like to have the stuff come to us. So liquidation for us, it's our favorite because we can buy in bulk and they can deliver it right to us. And then we can make YouTube videos unboxing stuff. It's like a win-win.
All right. Let's see. Look at all of the. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Going Rogue, for answering the question. You already answered it.
Gotcha.
Let's see. $175 brand new beaker. Those are so expensive.
$5.
So expensive. Like those little like Erlenmeyer flasks or whatever.
I say the bin stores are the highest profit margin ways for you to be able to have a reselling business. I mean, for liquidation wise. So if you have bin stores that are close to you, maybe even an hour or two drive that you could go and pick up, 60, 70, 80 items a week to source. Like I would do that. If we had one that was closer to us, I would still buy all this other stuff just because we have, we have a full-time employee. We're fixing to bring back on another employee that used to work for us on a part-time basis and then transition into full-time. It's a vlog. I'm talking about it. The vlog coming out tomorrow. But I would go to the bins. Just I love the hunt. And
it's always fun when we go see Mike at Market Street. We'll buy the pallets and stuff, but what we find in the bins usually pays for our trip.
Yeah.
So we go to the bins with the goal of paying for our trip, so that all of our pallet sales are profit.
Yeah, and it could be a thing that you could do as a family, like go on a little family trip for the weekend. Go dig in the bins. You got to pay for the hotel and stuff up front, but it's all tax deductible because it's a business trip. Yeah. So like the hotel to that tax deductible, the mileage on the way, you're getting paid 57 cents a mile. You're not getting paid, but you're getting you're getting deducted from your revenue, 57 cents a mile. And then the food that you eat when you're there, it's a tax write-off. So you can go spend $80 in the bins for the weekend. You can even show your kids that. That's like a good homeschool project right there.
I'm kind of going through. Yes, half. I'm half Filipino, but that half of me loves the food, but I don't speak a lick of Tagalog. So, but my family is outside of. My family's from Pampanga, so they speak mostly Pampangan anyway. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm half Filipino. She's asked. That's what she's asking me. Let's see. Hey, listen now.
If you don't fit, you must have quit.
Let's see. If we decide to sell under a random name, will you let me know? It would be so much easier. Yeah, but you'd have to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
You have to sign a non-disclosure agreement to not tell anybody who we are.
It would be years away.
We have so many other things we want to do.
Like if the kids were older and they were actually at an age where they could have some really trustworthy positions in a job, then we would probably do it. But I know how much they're making off of pallets and such, and I just don't. You have to sell so many pallets. It's so much more work to do it. It's crazy.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Granted, you make a lot of money. You can, but it's a stressful thing.
Oh, the Geiger counter measures radiation. That makes sense. Oh, yes. The unrealistic expectations is actually, for those of you who want to know, like, I really feel like the biggest thing that could hurt your liquidation business is your unrealistic expectations. I think a lot of people, why is that so loud?
I'm sorry.
It's like, it's okay. I forgive you. You're just popular,
It's your dad.
People just want to,
It's not texting the group. It's not me.
Well, my phone isn't in here, so
Yeah.
I didn't get. But yeah, I think honestly, my phone is in my pocket. Oh. I do have my phone. There it is. Well, all right.
Imagine that.
If you guys ever want to know, I'm mostly organized, but my phone disappeared. So
my phone wallet.
Really, I'm trying to say a thing and I forgot. What was I talking about? Oh, unrealistic expectations. Yeah. That is the biggest. I always see people. That is probably one of the biggest, most toxic things you can do for your liquidation business. This is not wholesale. Like, you are not getting. I mean, there are some places you can get that are pretty close to wholesale, right? But then if you go and you actually get like a true box of liquidation of returns and things like that, like a lot of times you see the potential, like, oh, if this wasn't broken, I could have made. And then so when you see your final profit, you actually don't realize that it's actually a very good box, like, or a very good palette for that, and for that condition, for that. For that condition. And I think, when people buy, and there's a lot, like, the moderators would be able to agree with me on this for the most part. Like, if you are buying returns and you've bought them for a long time, like I hear Vince all the time, he's talking about it, saying things like, the first place you buy, the first pallet that you buy from a place.
Said that.
Was it Harold?
But Vince has said things similar to it.
Harold is also very, very knowledgeable in this, but it's always a loss. You count it as a loss. Anything that you make, and a lot of times Joe will say, I'll pay this much to learn something, right? So if you make profit on it, that's great. But if you don't, you knew going into it that you were going to have to take this risk. I think a lot of people, they order things, especially ordering new things, hearing things from other people, but not having that realistic expectation of this is liquidation. Nothing's guaranteed. And that's why you can get product for so cheap.
Yeah.
So if you were buying like brand new items, the margins would be lower because the items would be more expensive. So you're buying product for very, very cheap. You could expect broken items, unsellable items, difficulty selling items, a death pile the size of Mount Everest. Like, it happens. And that's just part of it. And people just need to set those realistic expectations. Until they do, I don't want that pressure on a business that we built. The Family Flips is, supposed to be something that we want it to be an encouraging place, a place for learning and developing skill. But if we have this other thing on the side that's causing damage to it, it's just not a smart move.
Yeah.
Meow.
What she said.
Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Rhonda from Texas. How's Texas? I bet it's warmer over there than it is here. Let's see. I'm trying to. Boop, boop. Oh, I forgot. Rhonda. There are so many Texans. Vicky's saying, "Welcome to the Texans."
I think Texas would be like the first little. There's a lot of Texans. I think we need to have like regional things as it warms up. We need to have like regional.
Can I be an honorary Texan? Because I really do love Texas. I mean, I've never lived there, but I would love to live there at some point someday. Can I be an honorary Texan? Is that all? Is that available? Maybe not. It's okay if it's okay. It's okay if I'm excluded from the group. I totally understand. But
yep.
What are our thoughts on selling in a storefront? Oh, you have ideas on that. I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick because I didn't take a bathroom break beforehand.
Can you give me some more to drink?
Sure. BRB.
So storefront, I would love to sell in a storefront, but I don't think you could sell in a storefront exclusively. As more time progresses, the death to Main Street America and the way that people buy is rapidly changing, especially when it comes to millennials and centennials and in the Amazon age that we live in, that people don't go to, like, when people used to go to stores, it was more of an experience, more of a social outing to get out. But now it's different. That it's extremely vicious market by only selling in a storefront. There are lots of people that it's successful, but it's a very, very tough climate to only sell storefront. I think if you were able to have a storefront, but you were also able to sell those same items online, I think that would bring the most success. But selling a storefront, we have gravitated to that many times, and it's a scary thing because of the times that we're in, the regulations, the climate in which people shop. It's just people are getting programmed to go online. So it's like, do you embrace the trend of people, more and more people shopping online and try to do a storefront? I don't know. I think it really would depend on the area that you live, the demand for it. If there's other places that are similar that might be able to provide the same product at a lesser price. That was fast, or I'm just talking a long time. But I would do some market research and then figure out, how much it's going to cost to run the store. How much is it going to cost to rent the space or buy the space? And I know for us is like, we want to own a business. We don't want the business to own us. So whenever we answer these questions, it's more from our perspective on how we evaluate things. If you have a storefront, that storefront is going to own you, where you're going to have to work nights and weekends. And if that's something that you want to do, then, so I hope that helps you, gives you something to think about. I don't want it to discourage you. But to me, that's a scary thing.
What's up, Maria? Maria from Ireland. Is that
from
a good shout?
Ireland? That's awesome.
Hello,
Martin and Maria.
Man, that sounds like a good brand name too.
Yeah.
If y'all ever got into some kind of business.
Yeah, Martin and Maria. I've been watching these Facebook people. I guess they're from the UK. I don't know. Somewhere over the ocean. Martin and Bex. I don't know if y'all have heard of them before, but I've been watching them lately, and they're funny.
Let's see. What are the best days you find are best to go to the bins? Mine start at 7 on Friday and go to 50 cents on Tuesday.
Two different. The first day is for the resellers. The last day is for the bargain shoppers.
Yep.
So if you're wanting to go, I would probably even go both days. Because $7 when you're going to find the best items that you can pick and choose, you can kind of snipe, pick the items that you want, that you're comfortable paying $7, because you can find probably many items that you can make 10 times your money on. And then on the 50-cent day, you can buy almost anything and make money at 50 cents.
Kimberly wants to know where we get coffin boxes. Which coffin boxes? There's a lot of places that sell them. I'm trying to think. Do we know any places that are doing coffin boxes right now?
Yeah, I don't. If you email me, I don't mind giving out the information there. But out of respect for relationships that I'm building with these people that they've asked me to not disclose, because this is a program that Amazon doesn't like to get. Like, there are certain programs that Amazon does not want on Facebook. They don't want on YouTube because they could lose their contract. So as a way to protect that, I let it slip earlier on the one and I shouldn't have. So just send me an email or go to the website, thefamilyflips.com. Send us a message. I'm happy to tell you the 3 places that I know of that sell them, and go from there.
Cindy said, "Did I hear that you have a TV show?" We are featured cast members on season 1 of A&E's Extreme Unboxing. We have still not heard anything about season 2 or if they're doing a season 2, but I imagine with everything that's going on economically and with the pandemic and stuff, we may not find out for a while. They may not want to be putting all of that. Then on top of that, putting cast members, crew members in danger from having to travel and COVID and all of that. So yep. I don't know if there's going to be anything else, but you can find season 1 on aetv.com. if you're interested in watching it. But we're featured with
okay.
We've featured with 5 other people.
It was an okay TV show. Very, very quick. If to be honest, like if I was watching TV, it's not something that I would watch, but I don't watch unboxing videos anyways. But for y'all that love unboxing videos, you may like it, but it happens very, very fast. South Texas.
Okay, so we can be honorary Texans, but we have to visit.
Okay.
So I'm cool with that.
I can do that.
Let's see.
I mean, do we just have to go to Texarkana? Because that's just 2.5 hours away. And I can be in Arkansas and Texas at the same time.
They said they have room for us, Joe. They have room for us.
I mean, it's a pretty big state.
Let's see.
I would totally get a fiddle, Luis. I always sing that song to Jolene. And anybody else do that to their daughters? Just start singing random songs?
My parents did it to me, so I do it to my kids.
Yeah.
My favorite is, "You can't always get what you want." Even though the meaning of that song is a little bit different. But that line right there is what I get, what I give them.
Hello, Wendy Campbell.
Wendy! I hope you're doing okay. You might still be here. I'm not sure. But if so, I miss you.
We're only 5 minutes behind.
Woo! We're doing so good. If we missed your question, you're going to have to ask it again. We're trying to keep up with the conversation.
I think it's because we got totally lost in the beginning is why we're able to keep up tonight.
Jessica says, "Wish her luck. She's trying to source to get back to buying pallets and cases next week. Had to take a long break to get your mind right back for your goals." That's so smart. Taking a break, stepping back, and then re-entering.
Yep.
So
we believe that. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're in a rut until you take a step back and you're able to evaluate. Not saying that you were in a rut. I'm just metaphorically saying that sometimes we all have to stop what we're doing, take a step back, and analyze where we are in life.
Yeah.
And if we're heading the right direction to meet the goals that we want, it's called, like, I think we did a vlog or just some vlogs and videos about like your GPS. You know,
we did blog. We did like those.
That was like a year ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah. We did do something. It wasn't a vlog. I think it was just like a video.
Yeah, it was a video.
Let's see. Kim wants to know what platform we use to sell Market Street jewelry.
We've got a box. We haven't.
We don't know. We don't know.
We haven't even unboxed the box. Still, I just went back through the bargain hour jewelry box that we just set it in the. Anybody else bad like that? You get some stuff and you're like, oh, I don't want to mess with that. So you just set it aside and then you put other stuff on top of it. And then you go to move stuff. You're like, oh, I forgot all about this. Anybody else? I can't be the only one. Well, I did that and found a bunch of jewelry. And then I listed some of it on Facebook yesterday. I think for Market Street, they have What I've heard is on Facebook, people have been doing a lot of bundling together on Facebook and has been selling a lot of that lower priced jewelry and like lots of 5 or 6 or 10 and have been selling it that way. But soon we'll know, and we can probably tell you what we decided, if we decided to try and sell it or not. I think a lot of people, garage sales would probably be the best bet, or flea market if you have like a, you know, I know Lance, they have a flea market, a monthly flea market. I guess that would be more like a swap meet. I don't know. Everybody in different regions of the United States. Are you already tired?
I don't know. It just seems like
they call it. They sold a lot of jewelry at like their monthly swap meet. So, anybody else have any ideas that sells that buys little jewelry boxes and how they sell it? I know Bargain Hour. They have a Facebook group. And you may get on there and be like, I bought a box. How do you sell the jewelry? Like, what are some ways that you use to sell jewelry? And you probably get some ideas there.
Cindy says that I missed my true calling and I should have been a singer.
She sings well, y'all.
I was a drama kid.
Your complexion looks so good.
Thanks. It's because my eyebrows are on fleek.
I'm looking at my beard. I
like the salt and pepper.
I decided not to cut my beard until the Chiefs after they play in the Super Bowl, which is like 10 more days from now. So it may get a little long between now and then.
Let's see. Look, they all caught it. I skipped down to the bottom for a second. I see all the people catching the sleepy mustache. Let's see. Where are we at? Hello, Makeup Mom and Son. Hello.
New fan. I say I haven't seen your name around here before.
M. David Jacks from Idaho. Welcome.
Yeah, I think M. David commented last week. I think so.
Let's see. Will shipping costs eat up profits on large and heavy items? Can you please share a few tips on shipping? Sell local.
Yeah, sell local.
Yeah, that's the best
as much as you can with larger items. You may also try and get an account with ShipStation. I believe that they have lower rates on when it comes to UPS and FedEx. But if you are going to sell like on eBay, if you are selling heavier items, do calculated shipping, meaning that you are weighing the item and you are measuring the dimensions of the box that it's going to ship in, and you are inputting that into the listing when you are creating it. And that way, no matter where, like if I'm buying an item from you, I will get a different shipping price that I have to pay than somebody who lives like in Texas or Idaho. And that's a way also. But most of the time, sell it locally on Facebook. It's the best bet. We know, Harold.
And then here's Linda.
Yeah.
So look, you're not the only one. Miss Miller.
Yes.
All the time. TJ, come on, y'all. We need to get on this.
That big storage unit that we got. I keep taking stuff to the storage unit. And I'm going to have to get another one here before long because I just keep taking stuff from here and putting it there.
That's so true. Let's get another storage unit because we keep putting stuff in there.
I've got 4.
I'm sorry about the sleepy mustache, y'all. It came out a little early, I guess, but.
Yes, Luis. Facebook Marketplace has been slow.
Is it bad that I always say when people say that?
Somebody said the other day that they noticed a drop in traffic in business on Facebook Marketplace whenever Facebook started pushing because I never slip up on words, pushing shipping. Ship it, you know.
Okay.
So that could be a reason why Facebook Marketplace sales are lower. I even noticed on Facebook when I went to search for a drone today, because I'm window shopping, I'm looking. I mean, I am, what's the word? When you like, investigate, collect information. That's what I'm doing.
Researching?
I'm researching. I noticed that they didn't even show me the local ones first. They showed me all of the options of shipping first. So that could be why this person's fix was to offer shipping and local pickup, and you might change it. You might get some more impressions, but I know for us, is items that used to sell within a few days, they're not selling anymore on Facebook. Like baby gates, we were selling the heck out of baby gates.
Mhm.
They're not selling anymore. There's so much baby stuff that we used to sell really well, not selling. Sports equipment and stuff, not selling on Facebook locally.
Yeah.
And I have to imagine that it's why.
Mm-hmm. I actually have started one, Frost Libra, on liquidation, like of like a little dictionary. If we all want to get together and collaborate to put one together for everyone, I can make a list. I have like a good couple of pages. I actually put it on the liquidation education group. I believe it's on there. But I can always put together like a master list, and we can all get together and just, help everybody else out, and we can just share it around. I don't mind doing that. It's a good idea. Let's see.
That flipping family decided we're going to cut hair and so went back to a normal full-time job and just found out then you're not going back. Can you say that you were under the influence or something when you said that and you weren't thinking clearly?
What is the best site to use for a pallet purchase? Oops, I'm trying to get it to show up, but it's not showing up. Whoop. There we go. Here you go, Joe. That's a hard question. It's not really like an
yeah.
answer.
I recommend if you're going to want to purchase a pallet online, pallet buying is not the best place. The best place is to be a place that you can go to and physically inspect the pallet, look at it, see what you're getting, talk to the liquidator, kind of know what they're doing. Because online places, it's just, it's hit or miss. I mean, like with liquidation.com, we used to buy lots of pallets from liquidation.com, but it was only one kind of pallet, mainly from one location. We purchased some from another location, and we're never buying from that location again. And lots of people are always commenting, they're a scam, like you are blah, blah, blah.
You're sponsored.
Yeah.
No, we're not. I wish we had known we were sponsored.
And so there's liquidation.com. It's scary. I know a lot of people have success from bulk.com. What I would probably do is there are a lot of liquidators that sell on their Facebook groups. They have groups that they sell in where they put pictures of pallets. You can bid there. But it really depends on where you are located at. So
Autobuff said, I noticed bulk is mostly selling pallets now, not many case lots. I read that as pillows. And I was like, why is bulk selling mostly pillows?
It's more money. It's more money. It's easier. There's less labor involved with selling pallets than there is boxes. It's just like boxes are like mystery boxes are the least profitable thing for liquidators to do, especially now that there's so many liquidators popping up that are needing inventory, that people are making less money by making boxes because the amount of labor that is involved with making it. It's tough.
Oh, and TJ, I actually kind of stalk your listing parties, like when the kids are good, and I'll actually be sitting there working. I'm not usually listing, but I'm like doing the other stuff like for social media and like YouTube and stuff. So I'm usually like I'm on the listing party with you guys, but I'm not actually listing. So I always stalk the listing parties if my kids let me. Yeah. I guess Sunshine, I guess in Canada, they don't have a shipping option in Canada. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Trey beat Harold to the first goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Harold.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Harold. Let's see. Just wait till the kids start singing AC/DC and Ozzy Osbourne to you. It's like payback. Be very afraid. I remember I was like a huge Spice Girls fan. I wasn't a friend. I was a fan. And I would like sing these songs, and I don't even know how. Like I went back like as like a nostalgia thing to listen to the Spice Girls song. I'm like, how did my dad let 7 or 8 year old me sing some of the songs that they sang?
I don't even know.
I was like,
there's no way.
But I guess I asked my dad. He was like, well, I didn't want to have to explain why you couldn't sing it. We don't use Craigslist. I mean, it's an option for a lot of people, but we don't use it. Let's see. It's so dry. He just misses the is this available?
Yeah. Yeah.
Trey says that we sold all the baby gates, all the pregnant babies in the world. We still have a whole pallet left.
I think
y'all.
so. Anybody want a pallet baby gates? $50. $50 gets it to you. Shipping, I don't know. I'll sell it to you. $500 ship.
Yes. So anybody who wants to help with the liquidation list, I'll just add it to the list, make a big thing. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So if anybody has any ideas, I can post what I already have. And then we can get together and make like
a community, a reselling group, just a community group to just fucking have fun and connect. If y'all are in there, please join it because we're starting to get active in there. And Harold like the life of the party, and they group always keeping good.
Some moderate to that group though,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be. If you're a moderator on here, I'll probably add you as a moderator on Facebook if you are okay with it. If not, that's okay. You can just decline the idea. I decline the thing. I think I added a couple of moderators while we were on the chat. But I want to, if you're interested in being a moderator for the Family Flips community page, that would be awesome. Because there's a lot of people trying to sell stuff on there, and I gotta put some clear.
We're gonna put some rules in there. I gotta
put some clear rules.
If y'all want to take part of these rules, we'll start a thread, like things that you would like, that you don't want in the group. I mean, obviously treating people with dignity and respect, those types of things. But
no politics.
Yeah.
No. Whatever stuff, but like
we'll start a thread in there.
Harold will probably get to it before
Harold will,
because he always does.
Or Melanie. Thank you, Melanie, if you're still on for those pictures because those were gold. And Troy, Mountain Men Treasure, is here. I don't know if it's the party.
I'm a party.
Yeah.
I'm a party.
And but if you are a thrifter or a garage seller, you'll want to check out Troy's channel. I mean, he does have one of the top 5 reselling voices on YouTube.
So they have 8 cases of pillows right now. Jessica can't text today. Sounds like me though. I feel you. I'm laughing with you because I also do that.
Linda's from Redding, California.
Oh, hi, Linda.
Up north.
Let's see. Autobuff says buying online is like buying blind. And you can get really good if you get really good at it, but there's the risk always be there. Always be there. If I could buy in person, I will do that hands down every time if I could. Let's see.
Lisa says it's very flattering, but it's scary when people start selling because of good things, so don't take it the wrong way.
No,
but I'm like, oh crap, what did I get them into? Like, because it's a roller coaster. It's fun, but it's addicting and challenging. Do you feel that way?
I will just say this: if your business becomes uber successful, we take no credit for it. And if your business is not uber successful, we take no credit for it.
Yeah.
That is all you.
Yeah.
I'm flattered because it is something that I wanted to always be able to do. Part of my life mission is I've always wanted to be somebody that has I like to be an expert in my field. I like to know things. I like to be able to guide people. I'm a teacher at heart. And I like to take care of people, by preparing them. I don't like to take care of them in that I like to necessarily nurture them. That is part of it, but I like to prepare. I'm like a preparer. I like to prepare people for things. So a big part of why I became a doula is that I like to prepare people for birth. I like to prepare people for parenthood. Same thing here. What really drives me for the YouTube channel is I like to prepare people to be able to chase their dreams and to use reselling as, I can't be an expert in all things, but this is something that almost anyone can do if they really, really want it. And so I like to be able to prepare people for that. So to hear somebody say, I started buying and selling because of you guys, that is so touching to me because it means that I'm doing what I want to do, what I love to do, to help people become successful. So I don't know. Part of me, I'm not really all that nervous, really. I think I'm more just like honored. I'm honored is how I feel. Honored.
Yes.
Let's see. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, we got all these people. Let's see. Jessica, do it. You can go live in the Facebook community page if you wanted to. I would totally watch it.
Yes.
That's awesome and exciting. Let's see. Uh-oh, is the audio getting weird? Are we lagging? Oh, now we're back. I missed it.
I did get word that our internet service provider is going to be upgrading sometime in the future. It could be now or 2025. I don't know. But they're upgrading to 1 gig data. And hopefully in the next couple months, we'll have it figured out and we'll be faster.
Jennifer's from Mississippi. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome to the group. Welcome.
Mississippi.
Melanie, if you guys were not in our Tuesday afternoon live stream, Melanie was cracking me up. She's at work and she she was having so much fun trying to figure out how to keep watching the stream. Yes. TJ, yes, we're gonna blame YouTube.
Yeah.
Starts tripping at the hour mark. Let's see.
Read Troy's comment because that's kind of funny. Yeah. My wife initially a little side-eyed when I started getting, I could listen to your voice all day. Like red velvet cake. I had to get a little side-eyed lately because all these dudes have been sending Jessica friend requests. And I can only imagine it's from YouTube because they ask about YouTube, but they are messaging her in the middle of the night, asking like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like,
I will tell you right now, if you message me in the middle of the night, you are getting deleted and blocked.
I'm gonna start video chatting you.
Right now, I am about a week and a half away from being on call for a birth, so I can't just turn my phone off. Right. So, so I can't really turn my phone off and it has to be loud enough that I wake up. So like, I'm going to be grumpy unless it's an emergency. Like if any of you guys who are part of the group need me to pray with you, or like you need me to like, whatever, and you need to message me, like I can understand that. It better be an emergency. Like it better be an emergency, but
quit messaging my wife at 1 a.m. For real. Start messaging you.
You should.
I will. I'll do it. I'll start messaging you. I'm like, hey, what are you wearing?
Nobody asks me that. I don't respond enough. I don't respond back. And like even people that I do want to respond back to, I don't always get to like in a timely manner. So it's not like, if any of you have ever emailed me, tell me I have emailed you. Like how many of you have I actually emailed back like the same day? Like it's usually like 2 or 3 days later.
Sending her messages at 2 a.m.
Let's see. Look, another Texan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we've got so many Texans. I'm so jealous.
I know. I love San Antonio too. I love the Riverwalk. San Antonio always remember. I think I wanted to say
and then
means something to me because we went on our probably our first family vacation. I say family, like my mom, my dad, and my sister. Like our first family vacation since like we were young. And I was 28 then. Was it 28? Yep. And then my dad, he died.
That's not funny. Know. I'm sorry. But
my dad died. You're laughing.
No, I'm sorry. I feel awful.
He died a couple of months later. But I always will cherish San Antonio because that's where we went. He loved to go to the Riverwalk and people watch. I like to go to the Riverwalk and watch people. So I will always cherish San Antonio. Plus, I had a really humongous encounter with God in San Antonio.
That's a cool
story.
That
was amazing. Maybe I'll give it one day on Facebook. Here's probably not the place. But on Facebook, maybe we'll do a live one day. People want to know about it.
I would like to do more lives on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just like to randomly connect and do stuff.
I think we should.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So M. David is Shalene's husband. So we've got, and they're learning. So it's cool. Very cool. Scary. Welcome.
When we do something, do the opposite.
Yo, would it be totally inappropriate if these people who are like being creepy in the middle of the night, if I like screenshot them and sent them to y'all? Like, would that be totally? I think that would be petty. That might be too petty. I don't know.
Would that be petty if I did it?
Well, I don't know. It'd be petty because you have access to my messenger. You can literally do whatever you want. But I'm just saying, like, if I screenshot it and like sent it to Harold and Jessica, like, what? What? I think that would be a little petty. Maybe that's not appropriate. But I did think about it for like half a second. And if I know you guys,
just quit messaging her at 2 a.m.
If I know you guys, like, it's a little different. Like Troy, I know you. It's fine. It's fine. What do we do full time? This?
I don't even know if we do this full time.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I am
collectively
collectively all together. We have YouTube as a business, and then we have our reselling business, and then I have like some freelance things that I do just out of passion. Like I'm a doula, but I only take so many clients. I do childbirth education classes, but I don't do them very often. But I am a childbirth educator, and then I also on the side will do like some photography here and there for people. It's not like I make enough money to like need like a taxes or whatever. Like I don't really, most of the things I do, I don't really do for money on that. But like I am a paid doula. And then most of what I do is this.
Yeah.
This.
And she's a fantastic home tools teacher.
I'm a home tools teacher. I'm a home
tools
and teacher.
I'm drinking just water. It's only water. And we do YouTube and reselling full time combined, between the two.
TJ, you are so popular.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get 100 messages.
The trick is, TJ, to quit responding for a while. People will stop. We did that by accident.
It was an accident. It wasn't on purpose.
We weren't prepared for the influx of messages and comments. We were like, and then we just sucked at it for a while, and people stopped.
Jessica says they have to be the first stop in our meet and greets.
Yeah.
I know a little bit of. I don't do that though, but I mean, I think that would creep people out in general. Like if somebody came up to me and I was like, "Wow!" I think people would stop talking to me.
Or be like, what's wrong with you? Or they may go, "Whoa!" That's probably what they would do.
That's probably what I would do. I'd just do it back.
So we have about 15 minutes left. And we're like in line with the chat. We're only 3 minutes behind.
Look, Lisa early on bought a canoe with a hole in it and then 400 pounds of random cables.
You started out flipping clear. Awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
We should have like we should have a thread also of like starting reselling mistakes or something.
Yeah.
Like something fun.
I'm trying to think
let's see. Oh, Jennifer says that she'll help. She'll help. I guess respond back to people, I guess. Let's see.
Layton's from San Antonio also.
We have for some reason, Miss Miller, I thought that you were in like on the East Coast. I was wrong. I was obviously wrong.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look, Harold says, do it.
Which one?
Sending the messages.
Screenshot. I mean, the first one.
Lewis said he would totally screenshot it. And then Rosley says, Harold.
The first one, I was like, But then she's like, these guys keep messaging me in the middle of the night. And I usually do this. I usually go, it's not my client. I don't care. And I'm like,
it's like I open up one eye because I got to still stay sleepy.
Where on earth is that acceptable? I mean, maybe it's 2:00 p.m. there. I don't know.
I'm so glad that you guys like the Facebook group. The Facebook group is a lot of fun. I actually was talking to Harold, and I think Vicky was on there, and Melanie and Jessica. We were having a great conversation about TV shows. I just think that we need to have conversations about other stuff, like get to know each other, build like a.
And we've got some things coming for the Facebook page, not the group, but the page. We've got some here's little couples things that they do out there. Those little funny videos. We've talked about doing some of these little things and putting them on Facebook. So if y'all are one of the ones that like watches couples do like funny stuff. And you're like,
I'll pie them in the face.
Would be funny. Like, I want to see them do that. Send it to us because we are working that into our filming schedule.
It would be fun
to start putting that on Facebook because we like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world,
Maybe
and
we
just want
stuff.
people to be like not like an escape or nothing, but like have fun. And there is like some fun. Like there's things to laugh at. And stuff. So if you see any of that,
I'll pie him in the face if you want me to. Straight up. I'll straight up. Well, back.
She probably would hit me really hard, and my nose would be like straight off the side. I'm like,
listen.
Why did you hit me so hard?
Before I had the Facebook community page, I did have this thing where it was like if I get 50 comments.
Do we have that video?
I do have that video.
Yeah.
If I have like 50 comments and however many blah 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 blah, I will pour a bucket of water on Joe.
It was not water.
Well, okay, so I got it. Like I ended up getting it.
Pudding
and so,
mixed with cereal.
Listen, no, what I did was I was like, okay, it's water. So I had him sit outside and I had like 3 buckets of water, right? So the first 2 I poured on his head and he was like, oh, this is fine. It feels kind of good. It's hot outside. And then the last one I made ahead of time. I had the kids help me and I mixed together like oatmeal and pudding
oatmeal.
And water, and then I put like some applesauce in it, and I made like this like slime, like this Nickelodeon like slime, and I poured it on him. He had no idea, and it was so. I'll see if I can find it.
It was thick, and it was just running down my forehead. I remember it. Alexa, turn the lights off. It's bedtime. We need to conserve energy. It's nighttime outside.
Amanda, cheap boxes to ship with. You can actually request, like from the postal service. You can actually get boxes from them. Doesn't FedEx do it too?
FedEx. Well, it's FedEx Express. FedEx.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? FedEx Express. Mm-hmm. There's too many XXs. But we get 95% of the boxes that we use from the postal service for free. Except if you're buying smaller boxes like mystery boxes or lot boxes from 888 Lots, those are probably going to do you good. And then on occasion, you'll need some bigger boxes that we usually just reuse shipping boxes, cut them down, put boxes together. I do that a lot, put boxes together. So yes.
Wait, what? Your fiance came in the house and freaked out when she found a stray cat's lift. Oh!
What? The stray cat was dead in the leftovers? What?
Country living. My sister-in-law lost a cat once.
Okay.
Yep.
I gotcha. I'm on
Tehachapi in California. Okay, so Sylvia, if you can do things rural, you'll have to rely on e-commerce more than like if you live like where like Jessica lives, it would be different because she lives in like where there's a big population of people, so she can actually do like local meetups if she wanted to, stuff like that. But for you would have to rely mostly on e-commerce. Just a thought for you. You could totally do it.
You can.
Frost Libra just says I should just send a reply of your face. Going like this. Okay, second goodbye time. Thanks, Harold. Let's see. Okay. Let's try to. We're getting off to the end. Vicky says she forgot to plug Alexa. Kristen, buying undeliverable mail. We they're very few and far in between. We found a place on propertyroom.com that does them. We didn't tell you guys that until after we got ours.
I didn't want y'all bidding at the prices.
But you can bid on them. We've been looking out for them for a while, so you would just have to keep looking for them.
Yeah.
So that's where.
But search in the search thing. Search what's the little straight line? Dash deliverable. You know this key there.
Dash. No.
Yeah.
Dash.
Yep. Undeliverable mail, and you should find it when they have them.
Yep. All right, guys. Okay, he's gonna put the property room thing on there for you before we go. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Because I mean, I'll see you on the Facebook page too.
Yeah.
We've got lots of things. I hope everybody remembered everything that we said we were gonna do. I know we were gonna do
I don't. I need some help being accountable.
Let's see. We needed to do the dictionary, the reseller dictionary.
Yeah.
We needed to do
the laying out the ground rules.
The ground rules.
Yeah.
I need to write this down. Hold on.
That marker's about to die.
Dictionary. What was the other one? Ground. I know Harold is probably going to get this before me.
Yeah.
Rules.
I'm getting tired. I don't mind it. It's funny. She has this natural smile that she does when she gets to do stuff like that to me. And it always brings me joy when I get to see that smile on her face. And I think that would bring her joy. I don't know.
Funny things to do to Joe.
Why? Why me? Why can't we do it to you? Just remember.
We should make it a competition.
No, she's a big sister, and I'm a little brother, and she uses it against me. She does.
Harold, I will send you a couple. I will send you a couple of DMs just for you. Just for you. Look, Harold already started the post for the rules. He is on it. You are like moderator of the year, bro.
I know. Yeah.
The only thing I won't do is anything that involves like hurting feelings. Like I won't do anything like, they have those like viral videos of people who are like pretending to cheat or whatever. I'm not doing that. That's so mean.
It is. That's all fake. It's all scripted anyways.
Yeah. Who would stay with somebody after being like that?
Not me.
All right.
But there are a lot of what do I do?
Joseph, stop.
Sorry, I was checking out Facebook. I had notifications.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So like we're on this. We are on this.
Yeah.
I'm going to, yes. If you guys are interested, if you guys are a moderator already on our YouTube and you want to be added as a moderator for our Facebook page, let me know.
Yes. And the moderators for the Facebook page, I've been trying, if you're a moderator on here, I've been trying to go through and add, as I see on Facebook, to do that. But just while you're here, it's like a little meeting. I don't know. If somebody applies and like, they only have like 7 friends, but they're in 20 Facebook groups, and they just joined last month. Don't accept them.
Because they're not real.
Yeah.
Yes, some people are really nasty on YouTube, Beth. Very, very much so. I actually had to step back from answering YouTube comments for a while because of it, but now I'm okay.
We've been getting the nasty ones again.
Oh, Eric's a Texan too. Woo!
And he is finally here in the live chat. And then
just in time for us to leave.
I know. Sorry, Eric. Are you happy with your new head coach hire? I see that you have a Texans logo there on your little thingamabob, whatever it's called. And then Melissa is from Moscow, Pennsylvania.
Woo!
I'm so glad that you found us. It's interesting how people find us. I get some messages and people are like, I don't even watch any of these kinds of videos, but YouTube this showed me one and I got hooked and I've watched 100 of your videos, which is crazy.
Okay, well, Frost Lee, but you're different, okay? Because we know you. So
yes.
It's different. That's different.
Yes. But there's some that's like 7 friends, 19 groups, and they're all like, And
if I know you guys, like if I know you guys on there, like, and you add me as a friend, I'll add you.
Yeah.
Like I will. Like I'll add you. I don't post very much on my Facebook page anyway. I'm usually on Facebook. Like my kids aren't really on there that much. I do have some posts of like Lucy's situation and stuff, but I will post stuff on my Facebook that are about me, like prominent to me, like that don't represent my brand, but that represent me as a person. So if you want to know more about me, like,
and I'm in a friend
decline.
Yeah, I used to have like 1,500 friends on Facebook, but I've started unfriending a lot of people that I don't like. If nothing against any of y'all, so if I don't accept a friend request, please don't take it personal.
I'm okay. You can add me. I'm fine.
But I'm down to like less than 300. My goal is to get down to about 200 because there's some people I don't talk to in real life just because I had people commenting on my stuff and I'm like, I don't have time for this. So
yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, if your name is different, like you can always send me a message and be like, hey, I'm such and such on YouTube. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So keeps the creepy people away also. So, okay, guys, it is getting late. And so I will see you guys probably Tuesday afternoon. And I'll probably see you on Facebook. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something fun. I do need to put, somebody asked me to put a Throwback Thursday. I might do that here in just a little bit so you guys can see my pre-dread days. I don't know if you guys, has anybody ever seen a picture of me without dreads? I don't know, but I will post one here in just a little bit for Throwback Thursday if you'd like. So yeah. Melissa, welcome to the reselling group.
Welcome.
Welcome. What did Trey say? Everybody says leave it to the parents. What did Trey say? I don't know. I guess I missed it. I missed it.
Maybe about people requesting to be in the group, and she's like, maybe I'll leave it, and then somebody said leave it to the parents. I guess we're the parents.
Oh, okay. Okay. I trust y'all's judgment.
I guess that would fit in since the family, parents.
Yes. Well, this group, if you are, if you guys, I trust you guys. I trust your judgment. I know that you guys are here. You guys are here for the same reason that we are. Like, this is not our group. This is our group. And so the people that are moderators are people that I trust to do it. So.
And if you've been watching us for a while, like a lot of you moderators have,
if you
kind of know what vibe we're going for.
And you know who we are. And I trust that you guys, I choose you guys to help lead us, not so that I can tell you what to do, so that you can help carry out what we want, our vision.
And we'll get some specific things sometime.
Yes. Okay.
We'll catch up to life at some point.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. Same time next week. Here. Or be sure to pick up
or Jamie.
Jamie. Be sure to check out Tuesday. We'll be doing a holiday box because it's January, and why not? It'll be February when we do it.
February.
But we got it in December and we didn't unbox it. So we're going back to Christmas in February. So that's what we're doing.
Melanie's already seen the song.
Okay. Alexa, play Bye 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 by the Backstreet Boys. Until next time. Okay. Hey, Alexa, play Bye 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 by the Backstreet Boys.
Bye.